Hello, folks. A very happy new year to all of you. So we are in January, almost. If you prefer to read about the overall trends, you can also see my website for more details. I've actually made detailed videos on the 2024 transits for each sign. So have a look at those. I'm going to link that here. Yeah. So let's get into this. All right, so what's happening in January, the first month of the year? Well, we start with a beautiful Dharma Trigon with the luminaries, the sun and the moon, and Jupiter in the 159 angle. Along with this, there's a Parivartan taking place with Jupiter and Mars. Right? Jupiter is in Aries, Moon in Leo, Mars and Sun in Sagittarius. So the Parivartan, if we see it from like the Kalpurush angle, which I've talked about actually in my yearly prediction, Jupiter is sitting in Aries and Mars is sitting in Sagittarius, which is great, right? Because the 1-9 is getting activated. It's an excellent omen, basically, for taking initiative, for taking action in your life. And action will lead to favorable result now. So take some chances, especially the first half of the year. Creation, initiative, birth are all connected to fire, because you need fire to start anything, to give birth to a project, an idea, a relationship. So it's a great new year for beginnings. We also have Mercury retrograde in Scorpio with Venus at this time. And the following day, on January the 2nd, Mercury turns direct. Mercury is receiving a close aspect of Rahu from Pisces. Yeah. So you can have some epiphanies now about past events that took place in your life, and then make sense out of them, actually. Yeah. It could very well involve relationships with your partner, with your family, with your associates, with your friends. By January 7th, this Mercury moves into Sagittarius, allowing you to move forward with your plans, especially travel plans. First big event of the year is the new moon in Sagittarius in Purvashad on January the 11th. We also have Mars and Mercury present in Sagittarius. So this could result in some impulsive decisions, ambitious plans at this time. Mars-Mercury is an ongoing conjunction all month and gets exact around the end of the month during the full moon cycle, right? Mars-Mercury can give mental agility. It can give quick thinking. It can also mean that the mind is very stimulated at this time and needs like constant connection. In Sagittarius, the conjunction can prove to be good for learning new subjects. It's an exciting new moon cycle, right? It can bring travel opportunities, dealing with foreign places, with people. With Jupiter's aspect from Aries, it will be an auspicious moon to embark on a new journey, study a new subject, connect with your father, your advisors. Mars remains in Sagittarius till February 5th and remains combust until January the 11th due to the sun's close proximity. So when Mars is combust, what happens? It can result in drive and courage being low, and it can also result in suppressed anger emerging. It can give rise to health issues, especially digestion problems. But by the new moon cycle, Mars will start to function in a more healthy way, right? So on January 15th, we have also the sun moving into Capricorn. This occasion on the sun's movement is celebrated every year as Lohri in North India, marking the end of winter. And it's usually celebrated with a bonfire, accompanied with dancing, with singing. In South India, it's known as Pongal. It happens every year on Makar Sankranti. and Makar Sankranti is when the sun moves into Capricorn. Sankranti is always the movement into the sun's movement into another zodiac sign, right? Makar being Capricorn. But Makar Sankranti is celebrated especially because it marks the end of the winter and it's the beginning of the sun's movement upward, right? Turning north. It's considered as the time of light, also known as Uttarayan, time of the gods, when the power of the deities increases considerably. And this is also the movement of the sun towards its exaltation, of course, right? Scientifically, this is now considered to be after the winter solstice in late December, but we still mark this particular Sankranti as significant. So practically, we can say that Uttarayan is synonymous with winter solstice when the sun starts moving upward. Yes. But the movement into Makar Rashi is significant and marked as a special occasion. So if you wanted to strengthen your sun, then this is the time to do it by offering a donation. Strengthening your sun will give you more confidence, more ability to listen to your soul, listen to that inner voice. Yeah, especially during this 24-hour period when the sun moves into Capricorn, like 12 hours before, 12 hours after. This is a good time to give to a charitable cause. Now, what else is happening? Venus moves into Sagittarius on January the 18th and joins Mercury and Mars. This is a better position for Venus because now, rather than aspects from Rahu and Saturn, it receives the aspect of Jupiter. Venus remains in Sagittarius till February the 12th, and it continues to travel close to Mars till April, creating passionate relationship connections, and maybe some drama also. Yeah. So much emphasis on the fire signs can indicate new beginnings for many people. New paths can open up if you just make a little bit of effort. Yeah. For the entire month of January, we see a strong Saturn presence in Aquarius and Jupiter firmly placed in Aries. This is also an excellent omen for fresh starts. Yeah. Mercury and Mars are traveling close together all month. So, watch for some frustration, disagreements, fiery speech. You can be spending a lot with Venus close by. It can also result in passionate and direct communication with others. Times to watch for are particularly around the full moon dates, which is between January 25th and January 28th. Yeah. On January 25th, we have a full moon in Cancer in Pushya. Both Rahu and Mars will aspect this full moon. Again, this could indicate dealings with foreigners, as we have Rahu in Pisces, Mars in Sagittarius at this time. You may be traveling, implementing new ideas, and now you can see some sudden shifts and openings in your path. Yes, this is a good full moon cycle to spend more time with family as well, just to catch up also around the house with domestic chores. Excellent for spiritual practice. Overall, the month is good for connecting. It's good for connecting with others and accomplishing a lot. It's a great start to the new year. So much focus on Sagittarius. It indicates fresh new paths opening up for many of us. So that's all for now. All the best, folks.